Buddy, yeah, I'm going to give you this Bigfoot embedded update here. Let me get Wolfie on the phone. He did all this work. We actually sent Wolfie to Vermont to observe Bigfoot in his natural habitat. Right, Wolfie?
Yeah.
When did you do this? A while ago, right?
Yeah, back in the middle of winter.
Bigfoot's 59 years old, which...
Amazing. I never knew that.
He's been on our show more than 10 years. Did you know that?
No, I couldn't have said that either.
And if you remember, in 2006, he won our next Whack Packer contest. We were, like, looking for Whack Packers, and he actually won the contest.
I didn't realize we actually, this is like American Idol. We have a contest winner.
Yeah, we have a contest winner. And Bigfoot won, and Bigfoot really, like, it stuck, you know what I mean? Like, people come and go, but Bigfoot's like our national treasure. And Bigfoot lives in a filthy apartment with 2 squatter roommates who won't leave. And that's the part...
Is that still going on? Because that's been for a while.
That's the part I didn't understand, Wolfie. Like, how can people just move in and not leave?
It is horrible. I know Bigfoot has issues, but I really feel bad for him about this. These 2 people moved into a room, and I don't know if Bigfoot can't articulate it to the police or social services what's going on, but these people will not leave. One of them remains in that room 24 hours a day.
So they won't leave together.
But Bigfoot's a big, scary guy. You think he'd just go, look, get out or I'll kick your ass or something, but he doesn't do that.
No, they seem to have him completely conned in a lot of ways. They tell him that he owes them money, so they're living there for free. They steal his stuff, and they require.
Yeah, but maybe Bigfoot's wrong. Maybe they're really living there, and he's stealing their stuff.
He's the squatter.
Well, anyway, Bigfoot's apartment building is really, really run down. Wolfie said the building looks like if a strong gust of wind came along, it would knock the whole thing down. Right? It's it looks like Beirut.
It looks like it's collapsing and just rolling down a hill.
Well, how can they have a building like that they let people inhabit?
Robin, I've seen animals that have better living conditions than this place.
I was online last night. These people built a beautiful environment for their bulldog, and the bulldog's so proud of it. Like he in this video is like he's showing off his living conditions, and I guarantee you this bulldog lives better than Bigfoot.
Bigfoot should try to squat with that bulldog.
It is the worst living conditions you've ever seen.
And Wolfie said the carpet inside is blackened and worn down to the cement in places. Like it's really bad. It's like an outhouse with a couch.
Exactly.
You know who I think lives there? Benji. I think he squats over there. Anyway, Bigfoot offered to blow Wolfie for cash within the first minute of meeting him.
Really?
Yeah. So this is just another weird thing. Here we go. Here's Wolfie knocking on the door, and the BJ offer happens right away.
Hey, Bigfoot, it's Wolfie.
Yeah, this is Bigfoot, it is, and I've got my brother here, it is. I want you to meet, it is, and he's not willing to do the sucking on the knob, it is, for $100.
Oh, okay. How are you, Bigfoot?
I'll do it to you, it is, for $100 if you want me to.
Nah, I'm not interested.
All right.
Can I come in?
Of course you can come in.
Well, we learned that that's how Bigfoot shakes hands. He just offers you a BJ for $100.
Right. Hi. If you got $100, I'll give you a blowjob.
Yeah. And this is why he never gets solicited by Jehovah's Witnesses. Because they know they've been there and they don't want a BJ. Anyway, here's something really weird, Wolfie. Wolfie says the whole apartment smells like smoke. And there's dirt and ash and dishes everywhere. And the fridge had, uncovered buckets of meat in it. And there's trash all over. And then Wolfie, this is my favorite moment, really, of the whole thing. Wolfie finds a pile of French fries on the carpet. Just randomly, they're sitting there. And here's what happens.
Now, one of the interesting decorations that I see in this bedroom, I see a pile of French fries on the floor.
Yeah, that was from Jeff from last night, as he brought fries with him when he came here.
Why are the French fries on the floor?
I had no idea.
Do you think he'll still eat those French fries?
He probably will, yeah.
Even though that the carpet is all stained with black marks?
Yeah, that's from all the company I've had in here.
So nobody picks up the French fries, right, Wolfie?
But it's his house, right?
Yeah, it's weird. It's the French fries are there, and then they just save them for later for food?
There's food everywhere, just dirty dishes. But this was just a pile of French fries right in the middle of the dirty carpet.
And is it like a thing where no one refuses to clean up because it's like, hey, you made that mess? No, you did.
Well, the scary thing is, I think they cleaned up before I got there, just so that I wouldn't see how bad it was. But
wow.
It didn't look like they did anything.
And then Bigfoot sleeps on the couch in the living room, and then he lets other people stay in his bedroom because the room's infested with spiders. So he'd rather sleep on the couch so he doesn't get bitten by spiders. What do you make of that?
His bedroom, or the bedroom that I guess he's supposed to sleep in, there are spider webs everywhere. It looked like the Addams Family.
And you saw the spider webs, and couldn't they just vacuum them and get rid of it?
I would think so, but I don't think anyone does anything.
All right, listen to this.
Does he think spiders are endangered or something?
I don't know, but maybe it's a spider farm. Listen.
Now, why do you rent out your bedroom when you have to sleep on the couch?
Because I'd rather sleep on the couch. And remember, I told you I get bit by spiders in there. It is.
When did you first discover that you had a spider infestation in your bedroom?
Because I noticed the bite marks on my legs and stuff.
Have you ever actually seen the spiders?
Yes, I have. Yes.
How big are they?
Same size as a quarter it is.
So you have spiders the same size of a quarter living in your bedroom?
Yes, exactly. And they were biting my legs, they were. And when sleeping out on the couch, they don't bite me out here for some reason. They only bite me while I'm in there.
What a fucking house. That house, it sounds like the gateway to hell. You know what I mean?
Why would somebody want to squat in it?
Squat. Oh, my God.
I know it's radio, but did you see any of the pictures that I sent?
Yeah, I saw a few, but
oh my God,
it was a while ago.
Oof.
Hold on, I got to sneeze. Oh, that hurt.
Tell Jason to post just a few of them because you have to see this place.
You ever heard a sneeze like that?
Yeah.
So loud.
Big Bad Wolf type sneeze.
Yeah, right. Oh. Anyway, I'm just now obsessed with my sneeze. Let me get back into this. So, anyway, Bigfoot's kind of like, I think I just shit in my chair. That's why that sneeze was so loud.
Oh.
No big deal. Compared to Bigfoot's living conditions, that's fine.
Yes, why are you complaining?
Yeah, I'm not going to complain because there's a big shit in my chair. So Bigfoot's like an open book. Like, he had no problem letting Wolfie interview him while he took a shit. This is
what?
This is pretty wild. Listen to this.
Bigfoot, what are you about to do?
I'm about ready to take a dump. A shit.
How's your stomach feeling?
I'm pretty sour for some reason.
Would you mind if I stand in here and talk to you while you take a shit?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. What's going on right now?
Oh, I'm trying to push it out of me. Whatever is in me, it is.
That's a really awful smell.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
No problem.
No problem.
You all right?
Well, there's good news. All the spiders are dead now. Wolfie,
that's going deep
Wolfie,
into a story.
Where's your Pulitzer? I mean, even Diane Sawyer didn't do this in the Caitlyn Jenner interview.
Yeah, I think
I'm taking a shit.
Thinking back on that moment, I think that was just hubris. Like I thought I could handle it, and then the reality of his dirty, naked body sitting there shitting. And he shits every hour.
Oh my God!
Once an hour he shits.
What
and
is he
diarrhea.
eating? Oh.
It's diarrhea every single time.
Oh my God! He must have such a bad diet.
Oh.
And here's a great clip. Bigfoot doesn't wash his hands when he shits. Wolfie says he has black stuff under his fingernails, and Wolfie noticed some dirty towels next to the toilet.
Now you're going to make me throw up.
Yeah, listen to this.
How often do you clean your bathroom?
We just cleaned it this morning.
In your bathroom, I noticed some towels on the floor next to the toilet, and they have brown smears all over the towels. What's that brown stuff?
It's shit.
Why do you have shitty towels next to the toilet?
I have no idea.
Do you wipe your ass with your bath towels?
No, I didn't do that.
Well, who do you think did it?
I have no idea. I have a lot of traffic through my house.
So people come in your house and shit all over your towels?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's just been sitting there for months.
Oh.
You've had shitty towels on your bathroom floor for months?
Yeah.
It's nice, like the towels say his and hers, but it's in shit.
There were piles of them, and I guess when he takes a shower, the towel that he uses, it must have been white at some point, but it was just so brown. And
He's still using them.
Yes.
But why even use the bathroom anymore? Why not just go outside and shit?
He'd be better off. He would be.
So disgusting. God. So here's Bigfoot's big shitting in the sink story. Listen to this.
How often do you scrub your toilet?
I don't usually scrub my toilet. I usually have other people do it for me. Just like I made a stain in the bathroom it is, with my own shit it is.
Where did you make the stain?
In the sink.
How did your shit get in the sink?
Because I kept having the diarrhea when I was on the toilet it is, and I missed going to the bathroom it is, and when I need to go to the bathroom, I need to have it come out of me as fast as it possibly can.
Oh my God. Right. Wolfie, you must have like PTSD after this one.
This place, it sticks with you for a long time.
Wow.
The smells and the sights, I'll never forget that experience.
Wolfie asked Bigfoot about his personal hygiene. You want to hear that?
Sure.
How often do you shower?
I shower at least once a week.
Why is once a week the ideal number of times to shower per week?
Because I get dirty enough to shower. I don't like to waste soap.
How often do you brush your teeth?
I don't have many teeth. I got there. That's all the teeth I got left.
So do you ever brush your teeth?
No.
Do you ever use mouthwash or anything like that?
No.
When would you say was the last time you brushed your teeth?
I've not brushed my teeth in years.
Oh
you haven't brushed your teeth in years?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He describes when he takes a shower, it's like an oil spill. The dirt and the filth just like roll off of him and fills the entire bottom of the bathtub.
Yeah, and oddly enough, in this next clip, Bigfoot claims he's very into cleanliness.
Do you consider yourself to be a clean freak?
Yes, I do.
Why do you like things so clean and tidy?
Because I don't like dirt. I don't like dirty places.
How often do you vacuum?
I don't have a vacuum. This gets swept by a broom.
You sweep your carpet with a broom?
Yes, we do.
How often do you do that?
About maybe once a week. If whoever has energy to do it, it is.
When does this
energy
thing
appear?
about cleanliness ever come into effect and make something happen?
The floor is covered with cigarette butts and rocks and like dirty there's no way you can clean this place.
I like the clip where he claims he wears false teeth sometimes, but then he says it makes it hard for him to talk.
So those are your false teeth?
Yes, I do.
How often do you wear those?
I don't wear them hardly at all because I feel uncomfortable with them. It's rough.
Is it hard to speak with those false teeth in your mouth?
Yes, it is.
Now, they kind of look like they pop out when you talk.
Yeah. I so.
Do you have to put them in with some sort of glue to hold them in?
Yes, I do.
Sounds like JD.
No, I use pony grip. Alvera.
We ought to have him in here with those false teeth in and let him produce the show. I rinse my false teeth in the toilet, it is. I bet you after you got to this point in the interview, you were glad you didn't let him blow you for $100.
Yes, I definitely.
Everything about
was
this.
It the $100 was too much, Wolfie?
If it had been 20, would you have done it? Where did he even get false teeth? You know, he found them on the side of the road, and he probably rinses them.
They're not even his.
Yeah, right. Whose teeth are those? I mean, did you hear him trying to talk with them? They can't
don't
be.
fit.
Yeah, they got to be like Gary's teeth.
I'm not even joking. He stores them in an ashtray. That's where he pulled them out.
Oh, doesn't he wash them in the toilet?
Oh my! I don't think he does anything like that.
So fascinating. And then Wolfie started asking Bigfoot about his masturbation, and then he found out a very strange, even masturbating is strange. Check this out.
When you jerk off, do you use lotion or just use your hand?
Just use my hand, my left hand.
Why your left hand?
Because it's like my thumb. I have this thumb in my mouth, and I use this where my pecker.
So you're saying you suck your thumb in your right hand and you jerk off with your left hand.
Right. I got both hands busy.
So why do you suck your thumb while you masturbate?
Because it helps me dream about all the girls I've messed around with.
I suck my thumb when I jerk off, but I'm pretending I'm blowing the mailman. He's like a masturbating baby, you know? Like he's
he's
crazy.
got to suck his thumb.
There isn't anything about him that's normal. There's not one thing you can point to and say, yeah, that's average.
Why did you bring up Mamet? Mamet was mentioned in this. Like it was a weird sort of turn you took.
I don't even remember. Play it.
Yeah. Turns out that Bigfoot knows more about sex than Mamet. Because remember we were talking about Mamet?
Oh, yeah. That's
and
it.
Mamet was not using a rubber or something. And
Right.
yeah. But Bigfoot even knew. I think Bigfoot knew more.
Do you always wear a condom when you have sex?
Not always, no.
Mamet, who works on the Howard Stern show, has sex with a lot of women, but he doesn't wear condoms.
Yeah.
What advice would you give him?
Make sure to wear condoms. They don't know what these women have nowadays. They could have AIDS. They could have herpes. They could have the clap. They could have almost anything. Yeah, give them some advice here. Tell them to wear a condom that you're going to have sex with somebody.
Look who's making sense.
Even though he doesn't take his own advice.
And here he's talking about how he gets women to come home with him. He kind of cons them into it.
What's your technique?
They don't run when
No.
they see that place?
He has better luck than Herman Munster.
Oh, my
What's your
goodness.
technique to pick up women?
I kind of con them into coming home with me and kind of having a good time with them.
What do you offer them to come back to the apartment?
I usually offer them to smoke them up or something like that, have a little weed with them or whatever.
You want more or you had enough?
Oh, God, I'm fascinated.
Some exclusive, huh?
This is incredible.
Bigfoot confesses to Wolfie in this exclusive embedded that he's bisexual, and he says he lost his virginity at 18.
The first time you had sex, was it with a guy or a girl?
A girl.
How old were you?
I was about 18. I shot a load in her 22 times.
You shot a load in her 22 times?
Yes.
In the same session?
Yes, I did.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I have a lot of sperm in me.
That's a 22 cum salute. I mean, what is that? Was it a girl or an animal? Holy mackerel. He didn't know what he's talking about, right?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Unless God had some cruel joke where he made him the most fertile man on earth. What was this girl's name? It was Lassie, it is. She's on TV. When she gave birth to a litter of Bigfoots. Oh, my God. He's 1 in a million. 1 in a billion.
Yeah, he's barely human.
Well, you've been there. I mean, you actually saw him in his habitat. But he is romantic. Remember he used to have that transsexual girlfriend named Danielle?
Yeah.
But she was like a dude who became a girl. So we asked Bigfoot about her because we never really got clarity on what happened to her.
What is your fondest memory of your relationship with Danielle?
Coming back from New York, and we did $250 worth of crack cocaine one night. We did it all in one night.
Sounds like a beautiful memory.
Yeah, it was, because I fucked all night long.
How many times?
Half dozen different times.
Wow.
Fucked her all night long. Made her moan all night long.
And she had a cock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was fucking on her ass when he made her come. Man, that is wild. Where does he get money for crack cocaine?
Oh, I mean, he has a variety of ways of earning money. But Howard, keep in mind one thing. So he sleeps on that couch. Number one, he doesn't even fit on the couch. He's like 3 feet too tall for it.
Oh, God.
So, but all that sex that he was just talking about, that happened right in the living room. Like these squatters have to walk right past those sessions.
Oh, my God.
And they're still living there. One of his favorite activities is smoking weed. You know that. And he says he spends about $50 every 2 days on weed. And then when he gets the money from Panhandling or the government, and the first thing he buys is weed.
What are you going to do with the $50 that you now have?
I'm probably going to spend it on marijuana.
How much marijuana can you buy for $50?
Quite a bit.
How long will $50 worth of marijuana last
I'll say
you?
maybe 2 days.
Oh, my God.
And I'll be out again.
Yeah, here's what it sounds like when Bigfoot tokes up.
What are you working on there, Bigfoot?
My pipe.
What do you got in there?
Marijuana.
Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. How
was that hit?
Wicked good.
Wicked good. How's that, like, when he's coughing, does it smell? Because...
Oh, yeah. I mean, I mentioned at one point I could just feel, like, saliva droplets hitting my hand, and
God.
it's so disgusting.
Plus, he doesn't brush his teeth, so I got to figure...
Yeah, you know, Wolfie, you should have gone in there with a hazmat suit.
I had a bottle of Purell, and I would pour it into my hands and splash it into my face.
Oh, my God. Boy, you really went above and beyond.
Crazy.
No one would take this assignment but Wolfie. Bunch of pussies around here. We boiled him in a vat of water after the interview.
Yeah,
by the way, you said Bigfoot's brother was there to help Bigfoot make a living will. What was that all about?
Yeah, his brother lives out of town, but was there that day to help Bigfoot create a living will. But I said, the Three Stooges would do a better job of getting a document created than these two.
But I mean, like, is something going on with Bigfoot's health that he's like creating his living will? What is a living will?
I think maybe his brother just wants that Bigfoot inheritance. I think that's what
I thought a living will is really about how you want to be handled.
Oh, when you're like,
in case you can't make decisions for yourself.
Let's hear this clip, Robin, and see if we can decipher what's happening.
Bigfoot, in terms of having your will done up, do you feel like you're going to die soon?
I had never idea when I'm going to die. Like I said, I got sleeping apnea is where I die 47 times and come back to life.
Other than the sleep apnea, how is your health?
Apnea.
It's not so good.
Yeah. Well, he's got all that sourness where he's shitting every hour. And
oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he's walking and, and breathing.
Yeah, that he's alive at all is amazing.
Yeah,
wouldn't it be great if his brother was like a high-powered attorney and was actually trying to, like, turns out Bigfoot has millions?
When you guys did that Whack Pack death pool, it was right after I did this segment with him, and I'm like, there's no way this guy's going to live any longer.
Yeah, but he's doing it.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And he lives mostly on money from the government, and he does panhandle in front of Dunkin' Donuts for like 4 to 5 hours a day. Even in like 5-degree weather, he's out there. And Bigfoot doesn't wear a hat or gloves, Robin. He's like the abominable snowman. And then Wolfie noticed Bigfoot was panhandling by a no loitering sign, which I don't think like he stands right next to the no loitering sign.
Hey, Bigfoot, right behind you there's a sign. What's that sign say?
It says loitering, no loitering.
No what?
Loitering, no loitering around.
What is lording?
It's when somebody stands around and this waste time it is and taking up space.
The sign actually says no loitering, please take notice.
Yeah. That's what I do is loitering.
Say it 3 times real fast.
Loitering.
Yeah. But loitering doesn't...
So he knows he's doing it.
I'm not loitering. I'm doing something. I'm begging. I'm not just standing around. Oh, my God, that's too great. I love that guy. Before he was a panhandler, Bigfoot used to work at a junkyard, and he told Wolfie that they left these containers around, and sometimes he'd actually drink gasoline thinking it was beer. You want to hear that?
Gasoline for beer?
Yeah.
Like I said, I used to bring gasoline at fucking junkyards, and I didn't know it was gas because the beer and gas looked somewhere alike it did.
So you thought you were drinking beer, but you would drink gasoline?
Yep.
I've made that mistake.
What do you think that does to your brain if you drink gasoline?
I have no idea.
I think that's Bigfoot's origin story, like Spider-Man. He drank some gasoline and he turned into Bigfoot.
Seriously.
I heard Bigfoot gets 100 miles to the gallon.
No idea at all. That's what we used to work at in junkyards.
Wow. It's got a beautiful voice for radio, though.
Great delivery.
Yeah. Oh, he's so unbelievable. Drank gasoline. And that's how he became Bigfoot. He turned into, like, this monster. Poor Bigfoot. Like nobody's taking care of him, you know?
Well, somebody would have to take care of him completely. You couldn't just clean that apartment and walk away because it's going to turn into that again.
And Howard,
maybe he's like a transformer, though. He's drinking gasoline and he's turning into a truck.
So think about this, though. So
that's why he shits every hour, Wolfie. Like, he's drinking gasoline. That shit, you be careful. His shit's flammable. Don't go back there. Blow up the toilet.
One of the things that I just found so fascinating, so in that apartment, toilet paper is basically currency. That for whatever reason, toilet paper has value. But if you leave your toilet paper in the bathroom and don't take it with you afterward, they steal it. The same thing, even if Bigfoot takes a shower and let's say his wallet is sitting there, they will rob him. So imagine how uncomfortable that would be. It'd be so stressful. Everything you do, they steal your stuff.
Poor guy.
No, if someone from Vermont hears this, they need to step in and get those people out of his house.
Yeah, but how do you know he's not the squatter? See, that's the confusing thing. He's claiming he lives there. Maybe they live there and he won't leave.
No, because I got a sense of the finances the government pays for that house, quote unquote house, and he's the one that's supposed to live there.
Well, whatever.
Did you talk to the squatters?
Just briefly. As you can imagine, Robin, they didn't want to be on mic.
Right. Imagine like you're like squatting at Bigfoot's place.
Yeah, what's up with you?
Well, finally, we want to know what really makes Bigfoot tick, so we asked him some questions about growing up, and we did learn a few things. Wolfie did an excellent job here. Bigfoot, it turns out, didn't get very far in school. That was a bit of a shock. And he says the special ed teachers just made him clean. Listen to this.
What kind of grades did you get in school?
I only went as far as 6th grade. Seriously, no exaggeration about that, I bet.
What subject in school was the hardest for you?
I didn't really have a subject. They treated me like I was doing janitor work at this. I wasn't even in the classroom, and they had me doing janitor work. Cleaning the hallways, cleaning underneath the lockers and stuff like that.
See, if he had like that not Anne Frank, what's the miracle worker?
Oh, Ann Sullivan.
Yeah, if he had Ann Sullivan, maybe she could have done something with him and like, turned him, because Helen Keller was like a big mess, and then like she figured out how to reach her,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't teach me nothing. They used me as a jungle gym.
Well, obviously the lesson didn't take. They were trying to teach him to clean because they knew he was going to need it.
It's kind of like that movie.
And it didn't work.
It's like Good Will Hunting or something. Last but not least, Wolfie asked Bigfoot what his earliest childhood memory was. That's a good question. I'd like to know.
What is your earliest childhood memory?
The earliest memory I have is when I used to bounce my head off the pavement and make myself have accidents and land on my head.
Oh.
What was that about?
Oh
my God.
He described that he would lay on the ground and just slam his head into the cement over and over again.
He liked that dizzy feeling.
Yeah, there was no weed back then, so that's how you got high.
It was his first attempts at getting high, yeah.
Well, the fans are going wild for you, Wolfie. Once again, another exclusive where you risked your life. You went up there. You saw Bigfoot shit. You saw him talk with his false teeth. You met his roommates.
You saw him take a crap, yeah.
What was your favorite part of Wolfie's big expose balls?
I got to say, Howard, just hearing that fucking thing with the spiders is going to make me want to wire brush myself in the shower all night. Kudos, Wolfie.
I don't know where they came from. It is. Fred, you do a Bigfoot?
I didn't. Yeah, it is.
Oh, man. Well, anyway.
But who are these, and how much does he rent his bedroom for? Do you know?
Did you get any prices?
Yeah, I think he rents it out for about $50 a weekend.
Oh, nice. It's like a bed and breakfast.
That's one of his major streams of income, that of the panhandling. But again,
I'll blow them too.
Yeah, for 100.
For 100, I'll blow them.
Well, Wolfie, excellent job, and I'm going to go talk to Jamie Foxx. Got to take a little break here, but you should be commended. Fantastic Bigfoot revelations. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
He's a big scary freak from Vermont. It is.
Since you bust, I'm willing to do anything.
Bigfoot. He'll fuck you like a wild animal. It is.
I'm gonna fuck you like a wild animal. It is.
Bigfoot. He's a brain-dead bisexual beast.
I'm just one of those gigolos.
Bigfoot. He mouth-fucked his mailman. His horny gay mailman.
Man, what kind of mailman is this?
Yeah, what kind of mailman is that?
Oh, there you